Money don't control me, they don't see the work that you put in. JayMoe say you either do it for the hustle or the passion. Man, I hustle with my passion, I'm passionate. This all that I got, man, I gotta make it happen. God help me stay on track, I know I'm dope with the raps. When manifestation is real, you speak what you get. Master the craft, teach, learn, and never forget. Pay attention, be cautious, mistakes just don't happen often. Late night staring at the ceiling, I can picture us balling, just waiting on my time.
Yo, check it out, man. We live in the BMC studios. I'm your man, JayMoe.
G2, what's up with it, what's up?
And we coming back to y'all, man, BarbershopRAPS, man, talk about it Tuesday. It's where we come to y'all just with a question, just to see where y'all mind is at and just, tap in with y'all and just give y'all something to talk about. What's the question for today?
For sure, you got the question.
How long before you realize you got to spend your money better all the while you making dumbass decisions and dumbass purchases?
I ain't gonna lie, that's a good question. I feel like everybody touched money before. Everybody done had.
Not everybody touched money, but not money that'll change your life,
For
that type
sure.
of money.
But you gotta start off like that though.
You gotta start somewhere. But like I say before, I believe you don't get that level of understanding or to even make smart purchases. That shit come from people that's around you. The people around you not making smart decisions with money and shit. How do you even know or even have that blueprint to even do that?
That makes sense.
Well, that makes sense or not, shit.
He say it's real. What you think though? Reading, like, or can you say you were self-taught like that? Like,
no, like you can say self-taught. You can say some in some ways of that. With spending money, I was self-taught with that. Because I ain't gonna say my parents just was the best shit. But with that being said, as you get older, you do kind of gotta try and get better with it, even if your parents wasn't on that type of shit. Because even though those are our parents, we gotta teach them stuff as well too.
For sure, everybody learn from one another. For sure.
Yeah, but
for sure, I think it could be kind of self-taught, as in like, okay, everybody got a stimulus.
Shit, if you ain't work, you ain't got no motherfucking
But at least I'm saying with that. But it's kind of like, okay, you messed that off. How many times do you touch it and say, damn, I'm a invest in this, or I'm gonna do this with it, or something to show for it? If that makes sense? So it's kind of self-taught until you fall with nothing. It's kind of like,
man, if you done spend all of that money through all of them bags you done look through, if you looking through them bags and for damn sure ain't no return on your investments through any of them bags you done bought, it's kind of like, then at that point you should realize if you got all these receipts and ain't none of them receipts an investment.
Okay.
I'd rather go broke investing than go broke on some designer trying to impress other motherfuckers that don't even give a damn whether if I ate tomorrow or not. So I think that's the point. You need to start realizing that shit when you stop giving a fuck what other people think.
For sure.
But, people will really go out there and
for sure.
buy all that design. It's just like,
yeah.
I
mean, you just don't. It's kind of like self-taught to be like.
And like I said, just
once you keep fucking up, you kind of catch on to it.
Some do and some don't. That's just kind of be their life story. And some people that don't learn or not self-taught or not even willing to accept the information, they always point the finger and blame somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, they the reason, or the pandemic was the reason I ain't got nothing. Fuck that.
Hey, I think that was the next question.
Yeah, reflecting back on 2020, what could you say you did to reinvent yourself and to stay, just to keep yourself busy?
For sure. I ain't gonna lie, we grinded in the pandemic. Like, or it's like just skits after skits, late night editing, late night, doing BarbershopRAPS, recording. It's kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, I will always remember 2020. Not just for a pandemic, just for grind, like night in, night out, for real.
I think 2020, reflected back on that, that was just a time for creativity, manifesting shit, and just that was a time to sit down and be still and learn something and just keep your mind going, like I'm saying, keep learning new stuff, because from 2020, 10 years from now, it's going to really show. Like, if you didn't plant no seeds in 2020, that shit is really going to show. Yeah, I believe it.
sure.
Like I say, it's just that was a time where the whole world was at a standstill. Like you had to sit down and like really try to figure some shit out of whether you was an entrepreneur, whether you got laid off a job, whether this was the perfect time for any and everybody to start something.
Okay. Damn, even
start
ideas.
something. Even ideas could have manifested into.
That makes sense. Dang. Okay, is it an ideal if you don't show no action? What's the ideal with no action? That's a good question.
That's like saying that's a dream with no action. But that shit is that shit just.
Dang, that makes sense.
That
makes sense.
That shit ain't gonna go nowhere. But like I said, anything and everything, you got to put action behind it.
For sure.
A plan, you got to put action behind it. A dream you had in your sleep, you got to put action behind it to make it kind of happen. But like I said, a lot of people, and we talked about that today, a lot of people just talk and not willing to put action behind it. But
yeah. For sure. And it's kind of like, at this point, it's kind of like, what you talking about? Like, I want to see that now.
Nothing.
I want to see that. Like, you can say what you're going to do all day, but it's kind of like.
And that's just what it boiled down to. As we getting older, you kind of see the type of men, that'll sit up and, I'm going to do this, And, okay, well, we going to see. Just watch your actions. Because like I said, a pair of lips can lie to you. I don't give a fuck if it's your mama, your grandma, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your stepmama, your stepdaddy. A pair of lips is going to lie. One thing about action, it does not lie. If you did that shit, I saw that shit, man. You did that. So,
for sure.
Like I say, that's just.
For sure.
Nah.
Okay. For sure. What's the next question? We got one more? I think we got two more.
But like I said, it's just.
For sure. I got a question. Okay, say for instance, you riding through the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Shorty on the side of you. Let's say, you just met Shorty.
Mm-hmm.
You hop out the whip. Shorty go through your stash or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You get back in the whip. You see something in your stash. Do you ask her like, dang, like you went through the stash, or do you play it cool and just cut off? Like, how you coming?
Play it cool and go off on her ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Because first of all, why are you rambling through my shit?
Yeah.
First of all. If you was gonna ramble through my shit, you should have rambled in while I was around.
For sure.
You had to wait till I was gone to ramble through my shit. You sneaky and you can't be trusted.
Dang. So
and if you took something, you got to go.
Automatic. That's automatic.
That's automatic.
For sure. That's automatic. So do you play it cool? Do you stop at the red light, or do you come?
When I get back in the motherfucking car, I ain't stopping at no motherfucking red light, man. I'm gonna pop it all right when she ducking my shit at right there. Right when she ducking my shit right there.
Okay.
I couldn't see it no other way.
For sure. Golly. Okay. He said ain't no red light.
No, ain't no we green. What 50 say green light down? Nah, we got to check that right when it happened.
That makes sense. For sure.
Let me just say, had you not say nothing, you just.
Oh, that's again.
That ain't gonna be the third time she robbed you.
Bitch,
you robbed me. Whatever you took it, you robbed me. It ain't gonna be the first time. You don't catch that shit and nip that shit in the bud. Then you got your little thief on your hands.
Dang.
I don't want no thief around me.
So you think some people see red? Well, that's common sense.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
But some people will ignore red signs.
Why do you think people ignore red signs? Just from your thinking.
Shit. Just to have somebody, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Some people are, all kind of flags thrown on the field. It's okay. She's a good person.
For sure.
Red flag is a red flag. A flag is a flag.
Dang, okay, for sure.
Only thing we doing is waving the white flag. We done, but nah.
For sure.
I'm not saying shit. Too many red flags. You get a couple strikes. I ain't gonna just say, one thing you do, you out the door. Cause like I said, I ain't perfect.
Yeah.
So certain shit you may catch me for and do. Okay, that's cool. But the thing is to get better from this shit now. You just keep doing shit. It's like you ain't trying to get better. Just go ahead.
For sure.
Go on back to the streets and
and
wave your flag out there. Go ahead.
For sure.
Can't do that shit here.
For sure.
That's just some shit we just not going. I'm cool on that.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't nothing.
It depends what red flags it is.
I don't give a fuck, Grace.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Red.
It depends though. It's like you said though too though. It makes sense. If you ain't showing no effort and
trying to get better,
how to get better from the red flags, then it's kind of like you just gonna be throwing red flags.
And it just depends. Like some shit, like you just some stuff.
Yeah. Like
that one story I saw. It was one story I saw on the gram. The dude had a baby with his wife, and the story came out that the kid wasn't his, and he about all this design and shit like that. Now that's some shit that we could never. We could never. That's a red flag. That'll forever scar me. I couldn't do that.
Real.
I couldn't do that one. And then you make me you led with the impression that was my baby.
Yeah.
You never even said that you had a slip up. None of that. You just was okay with letting me believe that was my baby. You accepted these gifts on the day of birth and just.
That's cold. I ain't gonna lie. That's cold. That's cold.
And you fucked the nigga raw. You raw another nigga, man.
That's cold. I ain't gonna lie.
And I guarantee it wasn't just one time they fucked. I got that was some of that sneaky link shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a red flag. I won't even be seen with you no more.
I ain't gonna lie, that ain't even a red flag. That's an automatic.
You
like,
got to go. That's what it is.
Damn.
That's a termination letter, like eviction.
He
you
said
got to get out of here today.
Termination letter.
You got to get out of here today. You can't even stay in here past tonight. Call your mama or somebody. Your granddad, somebody need to come get you today.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
And like I say, same thing with girls. I don't really know too many. Well, some women do stay, but I think that's different.
I ain't gonna lie, keep it 100 though. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta keep it 100. I think women might take more than us, cause it's some shit I can't even do.
There's some shit you can't do. That's speaking for you.
For sure.
What you mean? So. What you mean?
Like,
elaborate on that. Like, what you mean by that? Like,
I feel like you might remind me if you gone. I'm done. Automatic.
Fuck your bitch. That ain't your bitch.
Keep it 100 though. Keep it 100. Like, you feel me? Yeah. Like automatic. Like I can't.
I can't fuck with it.
I can't. It's no like I don't see that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. They might be a little linear than me. I gotta go because it's like too. It's like you really like that nigga. Keep it 100. It's like
yeah. Cause you made time to do that. Yeah, you like that nigga.
Yeah, like you feel me? Like,
and then if it was good, it ain't gonna be just one time.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Women might think, I don't know.
Like I say, shit. To be honest, they the same way too.
For sure.
They just like us. They ain't got no special path. Everything we can do, they can do, and probably do it a little bit better. But they doing it too.
Yeah, for sure. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, they a little colder though. I'm a cold nigga too, but I think they cold. Yeah.
Depending on who taught them.
Who they OG?
They mama, grandma. See, that's years of life. Especially if they were just raised just around there. That's years of game.
Yeah. Dang. Hey, do you feel like you say years of game? Do you feel like it could be years of like niggas ain't this or like negativity?
It depends on the household they was in. Now,
that makes sense.
They would say if a girl was raised with her daddy and her mama, she not hearing niggas ain't shit because she seeing the household every day that men are shit. Like my dad in here doing shit.
Damn, that makes sense.
So of course she not hearing that, but the girl that mama and daddy may have split, had toxic relationship, bad turmoil, whatever that may be.
They may hear that. That makes sense.
And she just ain't fucking with niggas no more. Don't bring it to you. She probably ain't got to work 2 jobs to really support that. Of course, she's saying fuck niggas and this and
yeah.
Especially if dude after dude done kind of fucked her over. That's what her daughter's seeing. So of course, if she get older, she ain't looking for no man.
Yeah. That makes sense. I ain't gonna lie. That makes sense.
So
it makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, that shit run deep. That's
the dude. Damn. He said that shit.
The way I believe, like the way people perform in relationships, just interact with they significant other. That shit go all the way back to how was your mom and your daddy.
Why you say that?
What you mean? It is. Like I say, we just put it like this. Let's just say, if a dude was to get into a relationship with a female, right? And him and his mother could never see eye to eye. Like, he was always cussing and shouting at his mom, had no respect for his mom. How could he respect and love another woman? How?
Okay.
And vice versa. Let's just say a girl saw, let's use a girl. Let's say a girl had her mother, father up in there, and she saw her daddy, you know, abusive, and you coming home some nice shit. It's like, that's foreign to her.
Okay. Okay.
And like I say, and the people that the people choose to date and shit, and just how they coexist in relationships. If it's good, I guarantee they had good teaching. But if it's bad, it's just shit can't get right. I guarantee you got to look back. I'm like, well, damn, you know, what was your mom and daddy like? Well, my mama died and my dad raised by my daddy. It be kind of different.
I get you. Do you feel like we grow into like learning on our own?
That's an everyday process. You
Damn,
have no
that makes
choice
sense.
but to learn every day. It's just
because
I
get what you're saying. Damn, that makes sense.
People
He said
learn
it's
every
a
day,
matter
it's
if you're gonna use it.
People learn every single day, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
Every day you get up and you see something you didn't see the previous day.
Yeah, you learn.
It's a lesson.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you know, it's up to you to be able to, you know, for one, like I say, comprehend what the hell you done learn and then put it to use. Everybody don't know how to do that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Shit. So that at school, you get a teacher on the board, you know, do a problem.
Yeah.
He did the right thing. If I don't understand, well, son, what do you mean you don't understand? I just
no, I'm saying like, you know, that's a good thing too. Like growing in your own, like, cause you seen that, like your background. You know what I mean? You from there, you experienced it, but
I saw all type of, you know,
in different households.
yeah, cause I had all.
Damn.
So
you learning from
yeah, like I
pretty
said,
much everywhere you go.
every single place, everywhere you go, every day, it's a lesson. It's just about what you gonna take into your life and what you gonna use,
What you're not gonna use,
and what you're not gonna
that's
use.
just simple. That's a simple.
Because you got
answer.
good teaching, you got bad
Damn.
teachers, you know, and there's
Damn.
right ways to do the wrong thing, and there's right ways to do the right thing. So
Yeah.
you just got to take what's best for you. But information is out there, any and everywhere.
Just if you're gonna use it or not.
Just if you're gonna use it or not. But
That
the shit
makes
is
sense.
there for the taking.
That makes sense. What you say, YouTube University?
YouTube University. And people is out there just giving the free,
For
giving
real.
free Jews, and you know, showing you how to do
For
shit. But like
real.
I say, some people will sit on their ass and then still complain that, you know, nobody, you know.
So, with you saying YouTube University, do you believe we have a lot of resources?
Man, you got more resources than we fucking know what to do with.
Nah, for real. I believe
Like I
that too.
say, people ain't gonna exercise the right to just use this shit, bro.
Yeah.
And that be the problem.
Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna get, if you're not even gonna put time and effort to find something that you like to do, or even just put forth the effort, even be like, hey, I watched this video, I learned something from it. Hey, where can we go from here? If you ain't even done that, I don't care to talk about nothing with you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Some people want to be spoon fed the whole fucking way.
Yeah.
But it's like, at what point do you take accountability for your damn self and just try to do something for you? Don't do it because I'm telling you to do it.
Yeah.
Do that shit for yourself. But
Yeah. And I don't think it's never gonna work out that way. Like
it ain't, because it ain't something you want to do.
You ain't passionate about it, for sure.
And I don't want you over here if you ain't passionate about it. And that's anything I do. If you're not passionate about it, I don't want you nowhere around me. So,
Yeah. You don't give 100%. Yeah.
and
It's just
especially
a
if I
little
kind of like, hey,
different,
but we doing
yeah.
this, hey, we doing it.
Yeah.
You not going, ain't gonna be no creative flow, none of that right there.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Fuck it.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Fuck it, man.
That
Like I
makes
said, man,
sense.
y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Our interview with Brave Hearts Fitness. We're gonna get that popping off, man. He
For
got
sure.
some, like I say, some live ass workout fits, joggers, sleeves, shirts, whatever you need, man, for your workout gear. Brave Heart Fitness. Make sure y'all check him out on Instagram too.